Okay. Kid screaming bloody murder like she's dying and she just wanted some milk. Okay. Very hard to do this when concentrate on programming when I try and give her time, but I don't know. I'm glad she's here. I just wish that I could balance it a little bit. I wish it could be a little bit of work and then have some time with my kid and then work and then and when you're a single parent, I'm not a single parent, but I'm acting as a single parent for the time being. It makes that very difficult. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the thought was that this. What I'm going to do is make a GS Mondrian. Right? So I'm going to make a new class called GS Mondrian. GS Mondrian. Which would be my customized version of GT Mondrian, right? Yeah. All right, so let's make this class. GS Mondrian. Package. Game. Sketchlib. Tag name. Mondrian. Class. Our superclass is going to be GT Mondrian. Yep. All right. I make some small modifications to GT class, GT Mondrian. In particular, what? Edges and edges and I'll just make them. Yeah, well, in particular, particular, the edges and nodes method can be called multiple times. All right, so we're going to add an edge builder class. Plot is edge builder and node builder. Okay. And so then new edges. Oh, but we have to add it here. We can't. Is that a check mark? Done. It's going to say edges. And then edge builder if nil, then edge builder equals super edges. And then I'm going to say return that, right? Right. So new edges. I think that's it. I think that's all I needed to do. But let's test that. Let's see if that works. So we'll go back here and we'll change GS path demo M. Sorry. I did it again. B. And so when we initialize, we'll make it a GS Mondrian. Boom. Okay, and then we run it now, and I think that works. I think these are going to be red now. Yeah, they're red. I don't want them to be red. I was testing that they would be. That's about what I want. And then how do I make an arrow on GT Mondrian Edge Builder? Oh, well, first of all, let's go ahead and do that. GS Mondrian, and do the same thing for nodes. There we go. So we just cache those two things. Okay. All right. Now Mondrian works the way I want it to work. Boom, boom, boom. All right, and then the stencil. I guess we can do the same thing and make the root stencil whatever we want. So we don't have to change that. So demo Mondrian let's just say Mondrian equals demo Mondrian. And then we'll say Mondrian top step, and then Mondrian edges, stencil, Mondrian nodes, stencil. But that's not going to work, is it? So we'll say nodes with XS, and we'll move this into the constructor. And then in GS Pathmap demo, in the constructor, we'll paste that Mondrian nodes, stencil, and then this. Not understand stencil. Oh, stencil, right? Because it's merging these two calls to stencil. So I have to give it a stencil. So we'll give it an I. And really, we paste in what it was before. As element background, GS colored gold. But then we're also going to say, what else? Name or ID will be N as string, or rather I as string, I plus 1 as string, with N comma, I+1 is string. And that whole thing as simple. Right? And I think that'll work. Then if I say self-seen child named N0 or N1. So enter N1. I think that should give me back that 1, right? Yes, it does. Okay. Let's say N5, I get the 5. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. So then let's make the Pathmap animation. Pathmap animation. GT example. And then I don't know if this should be a GT example or not, but like self path map. Let's return self path map animation. Path map scene. Path map scene. What's wrong with that? Oh, it's an instance. This is on the class. I have to make it a class variable, class function. Pathmap animation, pathmap scene. All right, and then whatever I did to add timelines, right? So 2 moving squares, add scene child, and then so add track for say add track for N1 position, and then with keys, right? Isn't that it? And then it's a dictionary like this, I think. So let's say 0, 0 position is going to be wherever it is now. N1 position 0, 0. N2 position. Yeah, okay, so that's a 0, 0. That's at the origin, right? Because everything is relative to that point, right? Actually, that's really nice. So 0, 0, and then 10 would be just an arbitrary number. But really, I mean, right now there's no timing associated with this, so I probably should adjust that at some point. But so we want it to move up here. So if these are 32 each, then this is 32, 0, and this is 64. We want it to be halfway between that, so 48, negative 32. 48 and negative 32. And these are to be a list of 2 items that say linear. Okay. And Maybe I want it to be like negative 48. You can't see it. And let's see if we, I think if you do that, now you'll see the lines. Yeah. We'll make those black. They don't need to be. Save that. And this one. So now it comes the hard part. So I can do this. I can do, maybe that dark. Like I know how to do this. Like maybe even ideally we would put something like 05, right? 05 would be 0 at negative 48. Because then it would rise up and then you would see it like that. Okay. So as I was saying, like ideally, or all right. So then if we add 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times 32. So 4 times 32 plus 48. And print that, that's 176. So 20 would be 176 at, and 48 times 2 is what? 96. Yeah, I don't know. And then negative 96. Linear. Oops. Okay, so that'll have that moving up here, boom, and then when I get all the way up here, oops, that's not right. Wasn't 176, it would be 144. Yeah, that's right. 144, and then so now we would say the same thing. Add track for into position with keys, and then add track for N3 position. And they would just stay exactly where they're at right now. So 0, 0 would be at 32 at 0, linear. They just wouldn't move for a long time. I don't like this. This is very clunky, but it works, right? So So the question is, can we make it do something better than this? This would be at 32 plus times 3 would be 96, right? No, okay, great. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. All right, so if I run this, then that should be the exact same animation. Okay, boom. That's what we had before. These should just stay in their initial spot. Yep. Oop, 3 went away. The 3 moved somewhere that it shouldn't have gone. 64 is what it should be. And let's put a 15 in there and do the same thing we did a second ago, 15. So that would be 48 to 40. Just move that to 96, negative 96. Right? So that's going to give like a little stair-stepping effect. That's all right. Up. So move vertically up, and then to the right, and then move vertically up, and then to the right. Yeah. I'm not sure that's the correct type, but let's see. Okay, so now this one is here, and then we'll say we need a second to mark this. And so where do we want it to be? Right here, they're going to move right here. So starting at 10, so 10 needs to be the same point. And same here, this needs to be copied. This needs to be copied to 10. And then we're going to increase it by negative 48. So these are going to move up to negative 48. Like 15. Both of them up to negative 48. Same thing here, this would be at 15, this will go to 32 at 48. This is painful, but it's not, oh, that's not right. I said 10 instead of 15. 10 and 15. And 20, we're going to move to negative. We're going to add 48 to this number? No. Because this one moved up by 30. This one moved up. This one, okay, so wait, hang on. This one moves to 48 because it's its own width plus 16ths, plus half a width. And this one is going to move we want it to be right over here. So 2 plus half a width. So 64 plus 16, which would be 80, right? Is that right? Let's see if I got that right. Nope, did not get it right. 80 plus 32, which would be 112. Yes, that's the right spot. So 112 plus 32. Nope. Because they're not going to be evenly spaced anymore. Okay, so 3 moves differently. So 3 moves. See, it would be so much easier if I could just say, okay, give me a row, and then now move it, that row all at once. Maybe I can do that. All right, so I'm just going to put a number in here. 112 plus 32 is 4. Well, it's not that. It's not 144. Okay, so that would be lined up with that. So 144 plus 32 would be 76. Oh. That's right. What did I do wrong? I didn't add a new keyframe. So it's 20 goes to 64 at negative, no, 176 at negative 48. Negative 48, and it's and then add another one of those. Okay. And then, like we say, add track 4, and we say root position with keys, and then we say, let's take this, and we'll make that. So the whole thing is 7 times 32. So I can even just put that in here. 7 times 32 divided by 2. Awful. Okay, so that center origin. Okay, 240. No, I did that. I did that. 240 minus 16 is what I want, and this one is going to be times 13. Let's say 16. 640. No, let's say 320 minus 7 times 16, which is half the width. Yeah. Okay. I think that's right. That should center it. It does not. It does center it. Print this. 208. 208, and then this is whatever this is. Print that. 224. All right, so we're gonna actually add that to the scene. Yeah, sweetie, what you need? Someone's at the door. See you later.